Alright, so Sarrah wants to deliver a speech, but she has a little bit of stage fright. So she already prepared for me her speech, so I will deliver it out to you. Okay, so with the band, she suggests that we should start by educating pedestrians on proper paths that they should use, as well as how to walk straight. Because honestly, they just walk left, right, and everywhere. Okay? Okay, why can't we Singaporeans just share? Say excuse me and thank you. When you are taking over a pedestrian, why can't you just say sorry, excuse me? When you take over a pedestrian, why can't you just say thank you? Same as the pedestrians. Why do you get so angry when we take over you? We didn't hit you. We didn't do anything wrong. Huh? Okay? So Bani taught me these basic values when I was 5. Also, no one should be entitled to physically or emotionally bully anyone. Riding a PMD has suddenly started to be seen as a crime. I wonder why. Fix it. Do not permit the actions and word of one to harm another. For now, it is only simple pushing, videography and photography. We have seen a lot of our riders out there. They didn't do anything wrong. They followed the speed limit on the path. This is just an advisory period. They still have to earn money. And what are the pedestrians doing? They are taking our videos, posting them online, spreading hate. Is this a right thing to do? Guys, is this the right thing to do? Okay, so please, we don't want this to escalate. Okay, parents should also look out for their own children. Hold their hand or let them walk in front of you so you are able to monitor their safety. Parents also use these mobility devices to send their children to and from school. Money is hard to come by nowadays. How many of you agree with me? It is so hard right now for us to earn an honest living. How many of you have a lot of bills to pay and only have a few $100s left, but that is for your food, for your families? You don't even have the luxury of going on holidays. Where's the furthest you can go? JB? Batam? Correct or not? Correct or not? Everyone? Okay, so I need you to try to imagine how much everyone is saving on transportation expenses because of these mobility devices. I've heard whispers of riding PMDs on the road and highly recommend that the government lift the ban that has been placed on the paths before everyone starts riding on the road. Think of the children. So many more will fall victim and die. I know a man who sent his 2 daughters to school, one in the morning and one in the afternoon. This is the only quality time he can spend with his daughters as he works the night shift. How can that be taken away from a family? Also, walking paths should be split in 2. This will not be as costly as building more paths. All that is needed is a painted line. Pedestrians should be designated the innermost walking path so as to avoid being sandwiched between traffic and the PMDs. I also suggest deploying more LTA officers. Reason for this being our utmost concern currently regarding the scooters' compliancy with LTA regulations. The recent case in Bedok, Chai Chee Street, where a lady passed away due to a scooter accident, was the PMD rider's fault as he was speeding at 50 kilometers per hour, and the scooter was past the designated weight limit. Therefore, instead of compensating us with money to trade in our scooters, use this to hire LTA officers and equip them with PMDs. Roads are out of the question. Riding on the roads have already proven dangerous. Upon request, all riders have just recently changed their mobility devices to comply with the UL 2272 regulation. That was just said, and I must say we did it without much squabble. However, after making us change it a few months later, it is being banned. This is disregard for pure innocent faith and trust. Complete betrayal after we portrayed such leniency. There are some riders that have gone for the installment scheme for the PMD. $500 down payment with an installment plan of $165 every month for 8 months. How are they going to pay for these installments when they cannot earn? Are we supposed to pay the installment for something that has been restricted for use? The $100 compensation will not even cover a fraction of the cost. Also, would it not be more hazardous to have electric bicycles on the pavements instead? They are bigger and wider due to the pedals. The delivery riders are the ones that are really going to suffer from this ban. All the families that will go through hardship, unable to pay the bills, worst case eviction, or no money to give their children for pocket money for school. Also, there are many of us and not that many job vacancies. Imagine the number of jobless that is going to need financial assistance from the government. The money riders earn from food deliveries will not amount to what that can be made at an average job. Think of some of the older generation that could not afford education or had to drop out of school to support broken families. The ex-convicts who cannot get a decent job anywhere else, or those that need to support family of 3 generations. I mean, Singapore did come up with 3-gen thing, remember? This ban is going to take everything away from those with little to accommodate those with more. That is not how you play Robin Hood. Singapore currently houses a population of 5.6 million people, so that it is the amount of people that is going to have to wait 1.5 hours for food delivery again. Remember that. It will not come to 20 minutes anymore. Self-sabotage is not a good look in Singapore. Once e-scooters are off the roads, more motorcycles will have to compensate for the high demand of food delivery orders that is going to be banging on the door. Increase in petrol, increase in global warming. Not many have noticed, but we at least put a dent in that when we brought the scooter. This is humanity's way of advancing. Why stop progress? The e-scooter riders have single-handedly reduced the amount of holes in the sky. So here is our suggestion. An age limit should be set. Metal license plates back and front of the scooters. For those scooters, it would be ideal if scooter shop could only sell it when LTA has approved the scooters. LTA should work closely with the main source, being the scooter shop, set a demerit system for redundant riders, as well as a drive tax exam that must be passed in order to be fully registered. E-scooters have revolutionized our jobs, the way we commute, and basically in our whole everyday lives. Singapore, do not take one step forward in the world just to take another 3 steps back. We are progressing towards a smart economy. So why are we banning smart devices, such as our mobility devices? Thank you.